how one small little decision could have changed the entire course of our life. In a season of preparation right now, are you going to allow God to prepare you for the season that's to come, or are you too busy griping over what your reality looks like right now? Because God knows my biggest fear is getting stuck in the street. He had me get stuck at the gas pump, and I said, God, you're a comedian. Not only do you need to pay attention of the timing of the attack, you need to pay attention to what it is that is being attacked. I'm learning that I had a poverty mindset and I don't trust God with my finances. The devil plays with that kingdom kid behavior. That's how we fight, and that's how we talk our talk. This is the first time we're having our Bible study, and I'm like mad at God. When you're following God and you're like, at what point do I get rewarded for good behavior? But instead, I continue to get beat down. Frustrated with God, but I'm never going to leave God. So I'm frustrated and I'm irritated, but I still trust him. It just still hurts. Because why? Why? Ever since I've done that fast, my finances have been attacked more than they ever have in my entire life. I gotta fix it. I gotta do this on my own. I don't know how to adult. I don't know how to adult. And this is going to sound so stupid to many of you guys. And I wasn't going to tell y'all this because in my opinion, it's embarrassing. However, I strongly do believe that there are many white cops that have an issue with black people. For many years, I've just been focused on keeping myself afloat. I wasn't thinking about all of the things that I had to handle, like things that used to break me, things that would have had me cry. I'm now fighting in prayer, giving you my burdens because this feels heavy. This feels too much. I am tired. But God, I trust you because that's what you told me to do. Morning, Bookies! It is Monday and it is 6:20. And honestly, I'm leaving the gym a bit late because I was having the time of my life in that sauna and I did not want to leave. So it is what it is. It's okay because all I need to do is take a shower and do my edges because I'm putting a head wrap on. So I really don't have much to do. So it is what it is. And honestly, I love the sauna. So I'm just like, girl, if you got what you needed to have the best Monday of your life, then I'm here for it. And I really don't care. I really don't care. If y'all hear the heat in the background, I'm sorry about you. I'm not turning it down. I'm actually going to turn it up. It is so cold. It is so cold. My God. Hi, y'all. I'm so happy to be talking to y'all. I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in a long time, but that's not true because so the vlogs that I've been dropping because I was on my water fast, right? But I'm no longer on the water fast. So we're back to normal. We're back to vlogging like normal. And I'm so excited. So I hope y'all enjoyed those water fast diary entries. I love those. I thought it was really cool to like go back and edit those videos and to see the state of mind that I was at and how it just went like this like all week. It was so cool. And I just can't wait to tell y'all everything that happened that came from that fast. And it's wild because me and Chelsea, we always talk about, we wonder how one small little decision could have changed the entire course of our life. Because I'm like, if I didn't fast, would any of that happen? If I didn't obey and do all these things that I didn't want to do, would this have even still happened? Like, I want to know that so bad. I want to know that with all my heart. I want to go back in time and be like, no, I don't feel like fasting. And then I want to see if that still would have happened. I'm just curious, but it's cool. So my workout was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I had the best time. I'm just proud of myself for waking up this morning because low-key, I was giving myself an excuse for Mondays. Mondays are hard for me only because Sunday nights I get home from church pretty late. I got home from church last night at what? Like maybe 7, and then I had to eat dinner, and then I was still like tidying up stuff and editing for YouTube. So Mondays, I was like, girl, part of me wants to be like, we don't work out on Mondays, we work out Tuesday through Saturday. But then I'm just like, let's just keep it to how we feel in that moment because I don't want to miss a Monday. You're starting your week off that way. Like, come on now. So I went to bed at like 11. So I'm shocked that I got up this morning, but I just knew that I wanted to work out so bad because y'all know the gym, Lord, y'all know the gym and I go together like real bad. So to not go to the gym for a whole week because I was fasting, like I was fiending. I missed it so much. So I was like, girl, if you don't get your butt up. So I did my 1,000 jumps for a pre-workout, for a warm-up. That was cool. And honestly, I'm shocked it went by that easy, especially since I had a whole week off of the gym. I thought I was going to be like going through, but I wasn't. So I did my 1,000 jumps and then I did. Now listen, this is why I'm late too, because y'all know usually if I'm at my job's gym, we don't have as many equipment thingies. We don't have as many toys. And so like my options are limited. So I feel like I get done sooner. But being at this gym, It's a gym, so baby, we can play. We got time to play. And since we have time to play, I be wanting to play. And so I did a lot this morning because I was having fun. I was playing in the playground, right? So I did my 1,000 jumps, and then I did some leg curls. I think I did like 4 sets of 12. And then, of course, y'all know, like, with each set, I'm increasing my weight. And then I did some leg presses. I worked my way up to 4 plates on each side, which was good. Those wore me out. My legs started shaking then. I should have just relaxed, but no, we kept going. Then I went and did some hip abductions, and then I did some single-legged lunges, and then I ended it with some ab crunches on the little assisted machine or whatever. And then after that, I was like, okay, baby, it's time to get on the elliptical. We did the elliptical for 42 minutes and 5 seconds because that's how long my sermon was. So the sermon we watched today was called Tightrope by Sarah Jakes, and I absolutely loved it. And it was exactly what I needed to hear today. My voice, it's a tickle in my throat. The moral of the story and the conclusion of that sermon was, in order to really surpass and like have a breakthrough in your life, you need to make sure that you have the same enemy that God does. What is it that God hates in your life? What is it that is coming to take your destiny down, to steal your joy? Well, make sure you apply that same type of pressure because God hates it too. So 2 of y'all tag team it and get that thing up out of here. She was like, why is this person next to me? I hate when people drive next to me. I really do. There's all this room. Why are you right next to me? He being nosy because my lights is on. But anyway, so I know for me, like gluttony and overeating, I know the Lord hates that for me because he's like, baby, I could take you to so many places, but you're not disciplined. You're not applying discipline. I don't want to say you're not disciplined because I have discipline and I have control, and I proved that to myself last week on the fast. I just don't apply it. And so I need to start treating overeating the same way that God hates it for me. I hate it for myself too, and I need to start acting like that. So this is my first week where I'm like, I need to make sure that I apply the same exact practices that I did last week. When I'm feeling happy, when I'm feeling angry, when I'm feeling sad, when I'm feeling irritable, don't run to food. The first thing I need to do is go to my Bible. So I'm bringing my Bible to work. I'm bringing my Bible everywhere at this point because I feel like the reason I wasn't successful with managing my appetite is because I would run to God after I satisfied my craving myself. Like if I got irritated or something, I'm like, I want Wingstop. I go to Wingstop and then I pray to God later like, oh Lord, I pray that you change my appetite. God's like, why didn't you come to me first? So this week, my challenge for myself is every single emotion that I feel, take it to God first. Because y'all know, especially black people, we eat on every occasion. I could be happy, sad, anxious, the best day of my life, whatever it is, every single emotion, take it up with God. Because I'm like, when I tell y'all, I know it, I feel it deep down in my spirit. My time is going to come when I finally start applying everything inside of me that I know to do. I'm in those seasons where it's like, I don't have a new instruction for you. I simply want you to do what I told you to do. I want you to apply that pressure. I want you to sit up here and apply that knowledge that you've been gaining years and years and years and years. Do it. You know better, so I'm waiting to see if you're going to do better so I can not glorify, Jesus help, so I can move you on to the next level. So anyway, that's all that I got to say right now. I'm excited to go home. This is going to be the best shower of my life. I cannot believe it's like 6:30. Kenzie, what are you doing? You should have been home. I was just really sitting up in that sun like I didn't have nothing to do. It's fine. I had a good time. All right, y'all. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Morning, Bookies. It is Tuesday. Whew, it is 6:12. Yo, girl is tired. Y'all, let's pray we make it home safe because for some reason my engine check light is on. I have no reason why it's on. I'm good on my oil changes and everything. So just to make sure I'm good, because my biggest fear is to ever get stranded on the side of the road. I feel like I'm not at that level of adulting just yet. So I'm going to call the dealership today to see if I can possibly drop off my car and see if one of my teammates can just follow me and bring me back to work. Because one thing I don't play about is my skincare routine, my hair care routine, and my car. Like, I don't have the newest car. It's a 2015, but baby, we don't need no lights on. I'm not that girl that be going around with no lights on now. But anywho, y'all, I had an amazing workout. It's so funny, like, the phases that I be going through because, is that a big chunk of wood, bro? The phases that I be going through because I used to be the girl. I used to be the girl that came to Vasa every single morning, despite my job having a gym, simply because I love the sauna so much. And then I was like, no, Mackenzie, that's a waste of gas. Like, you're fine. And then I had a season where I was at my gym forever. But now I'm back in a season where I will go out of my way and spend the extra gas money to... My voice don't like talking in the morning. I will spend the extra money to come to Vasa simply because I love it so much. Like, all the machines that they have, it makes it a lot more enjoyable for me. And you don't need machines in order to work out, of course. Like, that's why I'm like, I don't want to say that I'm being ungrateful, but it's like, if I have options, I'm going to use them. So anyway, I just enjoy... I feel like I have a lot more toys to play with, I be saying. It's my playground up in there. And then the sauna is just like the cherry on top. Like, I sat in the sauna for a good 20 minutes listening to worship music. And honestly, I could have stayed, but I'm like, Kenzie, you need to go home because you got to shower. You got to get your head done and all the things. And so, yeah. But I absolutely love it. So today was upper body day. I did, what did I did? I did my 1,000 jumps. I did some lat pull downs, some seated rows, shoulder raises, lat raises, and shoulder press, and some abs. And then I did like 50 minutes on the elliptical. And I just feel really good. You really have to coach yourself through it, because like, all real life, like cardio, by the end of the time I'm done with weights and stuff, and then I have to go to cardio, I'll be so drained. So I have to talk myself into every minute. Because y'all know whenever I do the elliptical, I'll go hard for a minute, then I'll rest for a minute, go hard for a minute, rest for a minute, for the entire duration of my time. I'll just have to be like, Kenzie, you got it, baby. Keep going. It's nothing. I got to talk to myself, because my body, minute 2, I'll be done. I ain't even gonna hold you. Minute 2, I'll be done. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to play. I want to go home. But it's cool. We got through it, and I think I burned like 800 calories or something close like that. So I'm really happy about that. I'm excited to have a good day. Yeah, I really have no complaints about anything. I feel great. I listened to the sermon, Rise, Slay, and Eat, and it was just talking about relying on God to bring the promise to fruition. Like, we're in a season of preparation right now. Are you going to allow God to prepare you for the season that's to come, or are you too busy griping over what your reality looks like right now? See, something about me, I might whine, I might gripe a little bit, but at the end of the day, I know my God is always going to come through, and I'm not going to let griping and being upset be my posture in the season. I might have a few seconds of it, but for that to be your posture is crazy. So you think you're going to be able to have a posture like that and then still receive blessings from God? That's crazy. God is literally trying to tell his people, I said what I said, and the promise still stands, but the way that you waiting right now, that's not the kind of person I want to give this blessing to. So you act right. Wow, that's just like when you have kids. I don't have kids, but you know, seen things, done that, and all the things. You know, when people be having kids and it's like, I don't know, say, it reminds me of my niece. It reminds me of my nieces, y'all. So say it's like their birthday party or something. They having a whole temper tantrum, having a whole fit or whatever. And you like, I got all these gifts for you, but the reason I ain't giving them to you is because your attitude is jacked up. So go and fix your face and we can talk about it later. That is exactly what God is saying right now. Yes, you're in a season of waiting. Yes, you're in a season of wondering, God, when are you going to do it? But don't allow that to make your posture and your attitude be jacked up, because, baby, that's just going to prolong your destiny and prolong your blessings and prolong your gifts. And I don't know about y'all. I don't need no more prolongings. So cry about it, gripe about it, journal it out. But baby, I'm gonna need you to snap back into it and remember that your daddy said what he said. And if he said we going to get ice cream, then we going to get ice cream. God, come on. Don't give up on me yet. I know I'm not your best. It is so funny. The second my light be turning on, I be like, I can't drive this car. I be so scared, y'all. I'm like, I can't drive this car. Why is it on? Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. I'm going to talk to y'all later. So please just wish me love. All right, Bookie Boo Melon Butts. I am back. What time is it? It is 8:06. And I'm just so thankful that I have bosses at work that get that life happens and they don't give me a hard time about it. So I went in, I found out that our morning meeting was canceled, and like, I'm trying to get my car in ASAP. So if it needs to have work done, they can have it all freaking day. Do what you need to do. And they said that I can drop my car off because their whole morning is open right now. So I'm dropping my car off right now. My first meeting is at 10, so I'll have plenty of enough time. I literally went in, I asked my boss, I told him what was going on. He said, fine. And then I asked a dude on the team, hey, can you follow me and get me back to work? We're on the same team. So it just really all works out. And I'm just thankful that I have a great boss. I'm thankful that I have great team members. And I'm just thankful that I'm in a place to just be responsible, because you know how they be talking about how women will be driving around and all of their lights just be on and they don't care. Like, I'm thankful that I'm being a good steward over the things that God has given me. Because like I told y'all, I think I told y'all earlier, a few things I don't play about is my skin routine, my hair, and my car. It ain't the newest, it's a 2015, but baby, I want to ride this thing till the wheels fall off. I don't be driving, so this car is in really good condition. So what you mean the engine light is on? And first of all, I think it was just, that was like 2 years ago. I don't know, she might need some stuff now. I literally took this car to the dealership and I said, do everything that you need to do to make her brand new, as if you were about to put her on the lot. That is how well I take care of my car, period. I don't want no issues, because my biggest fear is freaking being on the highway and my car gives out. And like, anytime a light is on in my car, I don't care if it's the tire pressure light, I swear to God, I'd be like, I'm stranded. I know I am. I'm stranded. I hate it. I remember a few years ago when I got my car serviced, and then literally the next day started having issues again. And thankfully, because God knows my biggest fear is getting stuck in the street, he had me get stuck at the gas pump. And I said, God, you're a comedian, because you knew my biggest fear is to get stranded in the street. He said, that's fine. I'll have you stranded at a gas pump. I was at a gas pump and could not turn my car back on. Oh my God, I was terrified. But anywho, we're hoping that there is nothing bad wrong with the car. I'm hoping it was just like, it just needs to be reset. Like something minor. And like, if it's not something minor like that, then make it something minor, like $100 minor, okay? But I'm already preparing myself if it is horrible and it's attacking my finances. Just kind of like in another vlog I told you guys, not only do you need to pay attention of the timing of the attack, you need to pay attention to what it is that is being attacked. My finances are being attacked so hard. First of all, because y'all know I'm being sued. I was about to say sued by my mom, but sued because of my mom attacking my finances. And y'all know, I don't know if we've talked about that much, but during the fast, I'm learning that I had a poverty mindset and I don't trust God with my finances. The devil plays with that, right? And so I'm already preparing myself that if it is something huge, that's just another attack of the devil on my finances to make me go back into having that poverty mindset, to make me go back into feeling like I am in lack. And I'm already speaking over myself. I lack nothing. I have everything that I need to handle what it is that is about to happen. And at the end of the day, seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all else will be provided unto me. So I read my Bible and I talked to my Lord, which means he about to take care of whatever is about to happen, period. That's kingdom kid behavior. That's how we fight, and that's how we talk our talk, period. So anyway, I'm about to drop this car off, and I'm like, I always be saying I'm so sad, but I don't mean that. I need to stop saying that, because power in the tongue. Because I was saying that a lot, and my nieces, when I had them, they're like, you're so sad all the time. But y'all know I just be like, I'm so sad, because I'm not like sad, but it's like, dang, I eat my breakfast right when I get to work, like my egg bowl and my protein shake. I am starving, and I couldn't eat because I'm like, I need to hurry up and get this car. I'll eat when I get back. But my God, y'all. So the meal plan for the day is I have my egg bowl and my protein shake for breakfast. I brought me my bacon Caesar salad kit that I'm going to have for lunch. And then when I get home, I have hamburger meat thawing out right now. I'm a responsible adult. I remember to have it in the sink thawing out. And so when I get home, I can make some tacos because it's Taco Tuesday. I didn't even think about Taco Tuesday, but I was like, you was right on brand. So that's going to be so freaking good. I just know it is. Yeah, I think that's all I have. Man, can we talk about it? It's so funny. I never used to understand when you was a child, and your mama gave you that one job to thaw that meat out. I never understood when I was a kid, why is you beating me because I forgot to take out the meat? Oh boy, I get it now. I wish my child would. You laying up in my house ain't paying no bills, eating pizza rolls, watching Hannah Montana. I asked you to do one thing and take this meat out. You couldn't do it? Boy, I oughta. Let me tell you something. Boy, I oughta. Because the way I be heated when I get home and found out that I did not put my meat out. I'll be ready to beat my day. So, because you know better. Anyway, let me stop talking and pay attention. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey, Bookies. It is Wednesday. It is 11:05 and I'm about to go to the gym. I know y'all are like, girl, what in the world is going on? Yeah, I know. So a lot happened yesterday and it really just knocked me down, if I'm to be honest. Like, life beat my ass yesterday. And I just cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And it was just one of those days where I was just like, I woke up this morning and I was just like, I just need a break. And if I'm to be honest with y'all, I was going to stay sleep in my bed the whole day. But something told me, Mackenzie, get up and go to the gym. You know, you're going to feel better. Get up and go to the gym. I don't necessarily feel like being here, but I love that I am here because I know I'm going to feel better. But babe, I wanted to stay in my bed. Woke up, my eyes were crazy puffy, head pounding. I was just like, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Yeah. My finances are just being attacked. Like, me and Chelsea, we have our Bible studies every single night, right? Last night we're reading our Bible study and I just started crying because I literally was like, this is the first time we're having our Bible study. And I'm like mad at God. Like, I don't want to read your word because I'm irritated and I'm frustrated. And I just couldn't hold it in and just started crying. Long story short, y'all, my finances continue to be attacked, right? And it gets annoying when you're following God and you're like, at what point do I get rewarded for good behavior? But instead, I continue to get beat down. So what I mean by that is I literally, sir, people come to the gym any kind of way. I freaking literally woke up yesterday. My engine light was on. I told y'all about it. And basically, I owe $300 to get it fixed. Ooh, and y'all know that was a little gut punch, but I was like, Lord, we're going to say gratitude. Like, I've grown a lot spiritually. Lord, I just thank you that I even have the money to pay for something like this that happened on a whim. Father God, I thank you that I have the means to take care of it. I thank you for that. And it's like one of those things, I'm like, dang, I wish I could have been rewarded. Like, look at my daughter growing this up, because the old Mackenzie would have had a whole panic attack and would have been crying by now. But she's talking about she thankful. Let me give her something good, something to keep her going, something, right? No, that's not what happened. I get a call later that day. And long story short, y'all already know I told you guys about me being sued because my mom opened up an account, ran it up in my name, had a blast, and never paid on it. So I'm being sued for that. Y'all, I got another call that was like, yeah, there's another card open. There's another card open that she opened that we're wondering, girl, where the money at? And I'm just like, y'all just gonna let this woman keep opening cards in my name? Like, she's my mother. Of course, she has my social. How many cards are y'all gonna let her open up in my name, bro? So y'all gonna let her open up all these cards in my name, but then call me because you want the bill paid. Make it make sense. And I tried so hard not to go off on them. I'm like, where is the paperwork showing my signature? What do y'all ask for? I have one credit card that I use. I don't know none about none of this. Oh, I was upset. Like, my finances are being so attacked and I was just so irritated. And I don't even want to get back into it because I'm about to cry again. But I'm like, why, instead of me not being rewarded because I did good, I know my posture was in the right place, just to get beat down until I just couldn't do it no more, you know? So that was so annoying. So annoying. But you know, like, I'll be the type to be like, I'm frustrated with God, but I'm never going to leave God. So I'm frustrated and I'm irritated, but I still trust him. It just still hurts because why? And then, yeah, anyway, y'all, I just am in a mood. Like, I really don't even want to talk. So this might be all y'all see from me today. I don't know, but I love you guys. I'm about to go work out. Bye. Good morning, Bookies. It is Friday and it is 7:32. It's funny because today was definitely one of those days I woke up and thought it was Saturday and my heart was just like very crushed and very upset. I did not talk to you guys yesterday because, I mean, I can't say it was the worst day of my life because that is pretty dramatic, but it was just not a good day. And I'm the type of person, like, you know, when your parents say, like, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Like, especially, like, for the most for the most part, my God, for the most part, my platform is like all positivity and stuff. And not saying I'm just showing y'all the positive things, but my God, there's just sometimes where I'm like, Kenzie, it's just best you don't get on camera right now. Because I just don't want that kind of angry version of me to be on the you of the tubes. I mean, like, I'll come on here and tell y'all about my life, but to be actively angry and actively just on here going off, that's just not who I am. Like, I need to process my thoughts. I need to process my feelings. And that's why I always pray, like, Lord, help me act and move in a way. Come on. Help me act and move in a way that is pleasing to you. And that is what I mean when I say that. But honestly, don't make me mad. Do not make me mad. Okay. All right. Why would you stop right there? All right. Anyway. Ever since the fast, y'all, I know that, well, hopefully you guys have been watching the water fast. The last one, day 5, will be up today. I kid y'all not. Ever since I've done that fast, my finances have been attacked more than they ever have in my entire life. And for those of y'all that don't know, and I was going to make like an end conclusion, like a week after the fast, like how I feel and like the effect, because I still don't regret the fast, but I just know without a doubt that I have made the enemy extremely upset. My finances are something that I came to learn during the fast that I don't trust the Lord with. I learned that I have a poverty mindset, so any kind of finances that are taken away from me, my nerves is bad. I have anxiety because I'm like, I gotta fix it. I gotta do this on my own. And so I know God is working with me on that. Do you trust that I'm going to provide everything that you need and more, right? Oh, so like, long story short, y'all, I randomly got up that morning that I told you guys my engine light was on. Yeah, so there was $300 that I had to pay to get that fixed. Okay, cool. That was a gut punch, but I was like, it's okay. Father God, I thank you that you've provided me the funds to just get my car fixed. Some people can't even get their car fixed and they just have to ride around with their lights on. So I was able to handle that problem with like gratitude, right? And I was very proud of myself. I was able to see that, okay, we've came away, because I didn't even cry about it. I was like, dang, that sucks, but I'm straight. Thank you, Lord. I guess the devil was upset about how I handled that. So I don't even know where to start, y'all, if I'm to be honest. Like, when I tell you, I don't know how to adult. I don't know how to adult. And this is going to sound so stupid to many of you guys. And I wasn't going to tell y'all this because in my opinion, it's embarrassing. And I think the way I was crying about it last night is more so because it was embarrassing. Like, how are you a whole adult, a whole almost 30-year-old woman and didn't know these basic adulting things? That's why when people be like, they think I'm 27 and I got it all together, I'm like, baby, you don't know what I have. I do not, and do not, and do not. So y'all, my friend took me to go get my car yesterday. On my way back to work, this black car swoops in so crazy behind me. I thought he was about to wreck into the back of me, turns on his lights, and he pulls me over in my job parking lot. And like, it was just so funny how it happened, because like, in order to get into my job, there's like a gate that you have to go through, a security gate. And I was just so confused because like, I don't be speeding or nothing like that. So I was just like, am I being pulled over, or did y'all call the cops or something? And he was like, I think you're being pulled over. And I was like, okay. And so I pull over to the side. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not a racist person. However, I strongly do believe that there are many white cops that have an issue with black people. And I don't just say that because I'm black. I am saying that because it is very much so true. I gave this man no attitude. I had no issue. I truly didn't know what was wrong. He came in hot. The man came in hot. Do you know I pulled you over today? I said, no, I don't. What's going on? And he was like, your tag is expired and it's been expired since 2022. And I was like, oh, that little sticker in the corner, someone took it? That's my initial reaction. The sticker in the corner, someone took it. He said, the tag. I said, the sticker that you put in the corner of the plate, the tag. So at this point, I'm like, okay, Kenzie, we might be a little stupid, because I'm trying to get clarification if he's talking about the little sticker that goes in the corner of the plate. And he keeps saying, no, the tag. So I was like, clearly, I don't know what the tag is. So I'm just going to shut my mouth because this man is very angry right now. So let me just take the L. The man is angry. Let me just leave it alone. In conclusion, I found out it was the sticker. I don't know why the dude was so hot. He was mad that I was using the wrong terminology. I don't know. So long story short, y'all, I have not renewed my tag since 2022. And I'm just like, Kenzie, how could you miss something like that? So y'all, long story short, I keep saying that because, like, I don't know. If I'm to be honest, I don't want to get emotional about it right now, but I just felt like a horrible adult. Like, I try my best to be so responsible, but it's like I am always missing something. I am always missing something, right? So when it comes to taking more financial hits, it was a bad day yesterday. So that whole cop thing happened, and I had a client call like 10 minutes after that. Oh, that wasn't even the worst of it. Let's talk about the attitude the dude had. And so after that, he was like, did you know your tag was expired? I was like, no, I didn't. He comes back up to the car and was like, first of all, I want you to know that I do not appreciate that you're lying to me. I said, whoa. I thought I was about to go to jail. So I said, what am I lying about? What am I lying about? And he was like, there is no way that you didn't know your tag was expired. I was like, how are you going to tell me what I don't know? And he just like, there's no way. You could have told me if you just were trying to figure something out. You could have told me. And I was just like, this is crazy. This is crazy. So I just sat there. I said, sir, do you have a ticket for me? Because it seems like you're just wanting to yell. And it's so freaking crazy because I'm like, I look for God in everything, right? That was God that I got pulled over at my job. Because if I was not at my job, boy, I would have had some words for that man, and it would have escalated so far. So I'm like, look for God in every situation, no matter how small you think it is. God is always there. It was God in that moment that made sure that I was in the Paycom gates when that popped off. Because oh my God, because I am telling you, if I was to be anywhere else and not at my job, I would have had some words for this man, and we could have gone back and forth. And then y'all already know, ma'am, step out of the car. Step out of the car. And then, you know, we all know how that goes, right? So, anywho, that was all the attitude. And I didn't get a chance to fully process that because I had a client call 10 minutes after all of that happened. So I had to go straight into work and be like, okay, guys, so ready to learn today. Woo! So I couldn't process it. So that was all the attitude thing. So after that call, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and figure out this tag situation. So I called the tag people. And she's like, well, you need to speak to the Pike Pass people. I said, why do I need to speak to the Pike Pass people, ma'am? I'm trying to get a new tag. This girl's having the worst day of her life, too. Everyone wants to be mean to Mackenzie today. And she's yelling on the phone, you need to talk to the Pike Pass people because it looks like you've been running tolls. And I was just like, ma'am, that's not true. But what's the number? What's the number? Because mind y'all, I pay on my Pike Pass every single month. I literally just paid $150 on my Pike Pass. I see I got a remaining balance of $30. I don't know what you're talking about. Just give me the number. Stop yelling at me. Just give me the number. I feel like I was being tested all day to see how I'm going to handle people. And I'm very proud of myself for handling it in a very respectful manner. Because the old Mackenzie would have broke down and started crying and started yelling at people. But anyway, so I caught the Pike Pass people because like she said, it seems like I've been running tolls and stuff. They had a flag on my account. I caught the Pike Pass people. And she was like, yeah, ma'am, it shows that you owe $60. I said, respectfully, how? I said, I'm looking at my account and this is what it shows. Y'all, this girl does some more digging and she tells me that this is from the years 2019 and 2020 when I didn't have a Pike Pass account. I said, so y'all allow people to get Pike Passes when they have an outstanding balance and they don't know this information. And she was just like, yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm just like, this is nuts. This is nuts. Because clearly I don't have no issue paying my stuff. So what is going on? I've had a Pike Pass for like 2 years now. And that explains why my tag wasn't renewed. I've had a Pike Pass for 2 years now. And no one ever told me I had an outstanding balance. And none of it makes sense. In my mind, it makes sense to say you cannot buy this Pike Pass until you pay your outstanding balance. I think that makes the most sense. But you know, in life, things that make the most sense, it's probably just not going to happen. It's not going to be a thing. So whatever the heck. So that was that. And then, so that was already an L. I had to pay the Pike Pass people. That was already an L. I had to pay the Pike Pass people. Whatever. All the L's, I got to pay stuff. People being mean to me. I have no idea why everybody hates their life. And I'm just like, okay. So now that I paid the Pike Pass people, I'm like, okay, Mackenzie, you need to get this tax situation figured out. Because like the a-hole cop that stopped me, he was like, you better be lucky I'm not highway patrol, because a highway patrolman would have arrested you and sent you to jail, and you would have got your car towed. And again, why are you so hot, sir? Like, I'm not yelling at you. I'm very genuinely apologetic. Like, why are you going off of me like this? It's cool. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. So I get on my online tag thing, and I had a feeling this was going to be the case, but just to see it, I was like, this is a lot. So long story short, I need to stop saying that. I owed $400 because I haven't renewed my tag in 2 years. And I'm just like, Mackenzie, I'm going to need you to be a better adult. Like, at this point, I want to make a list of adulting tasks that need to happen every single year. And like I said, don't y'all be out there judging me. Don't y'all be out there judging me. There's a lot to keep up with in life. Keeping myself afloat when I was battling depression, that was enough, you know? So I think for many years, I've just been focused on keeping myself afloat. I wasn't thinking about all of the things that I had to handle on top of that. And I know that sounds irresponsible. I promise y'all, I'm a responsible person. I'm as responsible as I'm trying, is all I can say, right? So it ended up being like $400 in order to get my tag. And when I tell you, like, at this point, hello, thank you. Y'all, I kid y'all not, when I tell y'all at this point, like, I had no more tears to give. I had no more tears to give. I just took out my card and just put the information in and paid it. Because I'm just like, my finances are being tore up so badly right now. And I'm just like, I really don't even care anymore. Just take all my goddamn money. I found God in it. I'm thankful that it happened that way. I'm thankful, like the cop said, even though he said it in a mean way, I am extremely thankful that it happened. And can we talk about the timing of attacks? Because you mean to tell me I've been riding dirty for 2 years and ain't nobody told me nothing? But the devil knew that a time like this right now would have been the hardest hit. Because if I would have been stopped for this years ago, it wouldn't have been a hard hit because, you know, I got money and I would have just like, dang, that sucks. Okay, I got it. I'll fix it. But no, this was a hard hit because of everything else that's already going on right now with my finances. So I'm like, the devil knew that I would be in this space. And this is why you need to have a journal of everything that happens in your life. The devil knew I would be in this space. He knew I would already be anxious about what is going on with my bank account. He saved that moment for yesterday, thinking that was going to break me, thinking that was going to put me over the edge. And I'm like, you're funny. I saw what you were trying to do there, but thank God that I am so much, I'm just so much smarter and I'm so much more spiritually aware. And I know that I'm truly God's daughter and he's not going to allow me to fail. So I see what you did there. I might cry about it, but it's not going to work. I still trust my daddy. So when I tell y'all I went home, I prayed every demon up off of me because I was like, I don't know who y'all think y'all are. Spirit of poverty, lack mindset, get off of me now in the name of Jesus. Father God, I thank you that my finances are overflowing to a point where I can help everybody around me. I thank you that abundance in my finances is on the way. I'm thankful for the miracles that are coming. Like, praying hard. And I just love seeing myself in that space, like things that used to break me, things that would have had me cry, I'm now fighting in prayer. And I'm just like, you got to challenge God with his word sometimes. I was like, God, you told your daughter not to worry about anything, yet pray about everything. So that is what I am doing. You told your daughter to give you her burdens so that my burdens may be light. That is exactly what I'm doing. So I'm expecting you to show up. I am expecting you to show up. I am giving you my burdens because this feels heavy. This feels too much. I am tired. But God, I trust you because that's what you told me to do. You told me to give you my burdens. I did that. You told me not to worry. And you wouldn't have told me that if you knew there wasn't going to be things that came along that were going to make me worry like crazy and panic. You told me not to worry and pray about everything. So that is what I am doing. So please show me a breakthrough in my finances. Please show me something because I am doing what you told me to do. So yeah, like I said, don't be in the comments judging me. I just really learned because like last night I was just really trying to reflect on how did you not know? But I really believe it's because I was just so focused on keeping myself alive for that long. I wasn't worried about nothing else. I was just happy to wake up another day. I was just focused on keeping myself afloat. I wasn't thinking about anything else. So yeah, I'm not the best adult, but I'm going to get better. And yeah, I literally had to pray that anger up off of me because that cop made me so angry. Because I'm just like, how are you going to insist that I am lying to you and telling me that there's no way you didn't know? How are you going to tell me that you don't know me, sir? I just had to pray that anger off of me, that bitterness off of me. Just all the things that are attacking me after this fast, even outside of my finances. I feel like I'm being attacked by my sisters. And I'm just like, if Mackenzie is always the problem, people, leave me alone. Like, respectfully, please. If I am always the problem, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I think growing up, I always internalized when people had an issue with me. I'm not internalizing that anymore. I know who I am. I know I have good intentions. I know I have a good spirit. You're not about to tell me that I'm somebody that I'm not. So if you do not like me, if for whatever reason we do not get along, leave me alone. You're better off leaving me alone than thinking you're about to convince me that I'm somebody that I'm not. It's not going to happen. The Mackenzie that is here today, she sets boundaries. She stands up for herself. You're not going to run over her like you used to run over the last Mackenzie. Like, this is a new person, so I'm sorry. Let me reintroduce myself. We don't play those games over here. See, y'all already see like how I'm fired up right now. This is exactly why I didn't come on the camera yesterday. It would have been a lot worse. But anywho, I didn't go to the gym this morning because I just wanted to, I wanted to sleep in because I'm pretty sure this ticket is going to be outstanding. And I just like, man, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to go into work. Yeah, we're going to be a better adult. Can I show my love for you?